It's Monday night. And after a 1 week hiatus, the Flex Zone Podcast, your favorite sports podcast, back again, episode 498 on the road to episode 500. NFL training camp is days away. Rookies are in the building. We're ranking the receivers this week. Remember, we started last week or 2 weeks ago with the running backs. This week, receivers, keeping the train moving along. And of course, NBA free agency as a certain point guard heads to LA. It's the Flex Zone. You guys know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Go long. We're catching passes tonight, talking receivers on the Flex Zone. That's right, we're back. Episode 498 after a 1 week hiatus, celebrating the good brother Dre's birthday. We are back again in the place to be. Episode 498. I'm sure we'll get a recap from Dre and everything else going on as well. But we are the home of sports and professional wrestling, the Flex Zone Podcast. Giving you sports, fellas, how you want it.
When you need it.
Ranking the receivers. We did running backs 2 weeks ago. Moving along to receivers, talking about some NBA free agency. And unfortunately, some somber news to start the show, which we will get into. But you guys know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Come on over to X, from X to YouTube, the mothership. Check us out there. Lots of content on the channel, which we'll get into. But let's kick things off the right way with the crew. Cannot do the show alone. The social media producer, the one and only Big Raj is in the building. Back again for another episode of the Flex Zone Podcast. Raj, how you feeling, my guy? Let me get you right. If I can find everything I'm looking for. There we go.
Finger licking good special. That's what I'm talking about.
That's one big son of a bitch!
Finish him, Daddy.
No bread, no water, just me.
I don't know, man. I feel so right now, but we'll get into it.
Next, we just celebrated Dre Day, and we're on our way to the birthday of Cravante Bebe. His Leo season is on the way. The Commandalorian, the voice of reason, one half of the founding fathers. He is still an EVP. He didn't lose his title like the Young Bucks. The one and only Cravante Bebe.
Well, now that's goofy. Jam. Oh, jam. Stupid. Just stupid.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? The Commanders. Those haters can't stand.
Cravante Bebe.
I know Trump better leave my commanders alone. That's what better happen. Because what are we talking about? I need my presidents to be presidents. What's really going on? Always trying to take credit for something. I get into it a little bit later, but that really agitated me, man. Really agitated me. But we here another Monday night, kind of coming off of Dre week. So I was out with the young man not too long ago, man, and it reminded me why I don't need to be out like that. I'll just say that.
This man will be out no matter what. Proud of the East Side. Save your misbehavior. It is Dre Day. It is Dre Month. Mr. Morgan State University, the dean of Ball So Hard University, the man that is going to take it from training camp to the postseason to the championship. The OTC one of the Flex Zone one, the one and only birthday boy, Drizzy Dre.
Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. I love you solo. Acknowledge me.
Did you have a good birthday?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I did. You know, Cravante, he was teasing me saying I was moving like a YN. You, you know what? Some of the birthday behavior did catch up to your boy, but you know, like Wolverine, I was able to recover. But what were you saying, B-Dog? I didn't hear you, man.
Oh no, I was said you was acting like a YN. I just didn't have anything to say.
I can still hang. I can still hang.
Yes, we're glad that.
Hey,
I'm gonna go rob something. Y'all know me. I'm dangerous.
Just don't be like that. Don't be like Tank. But go ahead, Travis.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Oh man, thank you, brother Thoughts. Appreciate you, man.
But yes, back again. We are for another episode here today on the Flex Zone podcast. But first and foremost, we got a few housekeeping things going on. As I don't know if Dre and Cravante know, Raj may know, but we have officially launched on the Flex Zone podcast. No, not that. The top fan leaderboard. That's right. You can be a top fan. What is the leaderboard, you may ask? The leaderboard is a place to stand out in the Flex Zone podcast community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every live stream, which we are live a lot. So you can always try again to get the top spot. How do you get to this leaderboard, you may ask? You get experience points or XP. Sending those live chat messages like everybody in the chat right now. And as always, the best way to support what we do here on the Flex Zone, send those super chats and super stickers as well. And just looking at the leaderboard right now, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you, Mark. I see you, Miss Queen. And shout out to Brother Thoughts as well. So hop on in, chat along with us, get up on the leaderboard. And as always, we appreciate you here on the Flex Zone podcast once again for another episode. But unfortunately, we do have to start with some somber news and a quick moment of silence as Cosby Show star Malcolm and Eddie. He was on a few shows recently. I think The Resident on Fox. But of course, known for the iconic role of Theo Huxtable in The Cosbys. Malcolm Jamal Warner, at the age of 54, I believe, was in Costa Rica vacationing. Got the notification from you guys and a bunch of other people around the same time. And fortunately, an accidental drowning caused his life to end way too short. We're going to take a quick moment of silence. I know we all got something to say. Raj, I know you had something you wanted to say as well. We're going to get everyone's thoughts and everyone in the chat as well right here on the Flex Zone. Quick moment of silence for the life of Malcolm Jamal Warner. May he rest in peace. Raj, I'll start with you. I know you said it when we got on for Raw. You had something you wanted to hold for the show, and I know it's something that hits a little different because it's just literally something a part of our childhood and the iconic role. How you feeling, man?
Well, I'm just gonna say this. I wasn't a huge Cosby Show watcher. I would watch episodes here and there. I've seen a lot of the iconic episodes, of course. But Malcolm Jamal Warner was, I don't know, he was just a little different, man. Nice guy, always a positive person from what I've seen. Never got into trouble with really anybody. Seemed to be a very caring person. I remember he was he had a relationship with the girl that played Myra on I think
Family Matters.
Michelle Thomas in real life on Family Matters. They were together. He was there by her bedside when she passed away unexpectedly. But yeah, man, it, like throughout the years, man, I would see him on different things, different stuff. Like he was on The Resident like a couple years back for like maybe 4 or 5 or 6 years. And he was just a different breed, man. It was like I always had a lot of respect for him because the way he carried himself. It was like he lived how you would want a person to live and behaved how you want and how you want a person to behave. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that he passed away today, I'm like, damn, really him? Like, why would you take him? Like that, it just hit me differently. Like it is, it's just really sad, man, because he was a really really nice guy, a really good dude, and he cared about others. Um, and everybody that commented, that met him before, that worked with him, had wonderful things to say about him. Not one bad thing that they had to say about him. Even Bill Cosby himself said that he felt like he lost a son. So that hits different, man. That just hits really different, and especially in this modern day social media where like a lot of things are negative in our community, and a lot of people are doing a lot of stupid things out here. He was not one of those people. He was not one of those people. So I hate it when like guys like him, who's been doing great, who does right, who sets an example in our community, who's been around since my childhood, literally, has been doing his thing and has been a great, great, great person to people. Um, Passes away just like that, just a random accident, like that. That sucks, man. So that's what I wanted to say, man. I couldn't say it on the Raw show because we were talking wrestling, kicking it off. But man, that really put me in a deep thought when I saw that earlier, man. I just couldn't believe that. That was crazy. So, you know, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. R.I.P. to the family. This is gonna be a tough one, man. This is a tough one. Like this hit really hard. So it just sucks, man.
Go ahead, Cravante.
Whew, man. I think God has a way of showing us our mortality. Every now and then things pop up, and these types of deaths happen, and I think it's just a way for God to remind us, like, yo, tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? And we should continue living. We should live in the moment, and I think we should live like how Roger was saying, how Malcolm Jamal Warner lived. Man, he was a great person, good in the great about community, and he was a true inspiration to Black youth because we literally grew up with Malcolm Jamal Warner as Theo Huxtable. Like he was the lone brother in the household, and I forgot about this one. I forgot he was on the fresh. I forgot about that.
Yes.
But
yeah, man, he done did a lot.
We saw him grow up, and he wasn't, he was kind of like a little bit of like a knucklehead in the in the beginning, but then he grew up, was able to go to college, and have a successful life, as Theo Huxtable. But the Cosby Show as a whole made it cool to go to college. And Theo Huxtable not having, what I'm saying, he had a 2-parent household, obviously, but he wasn't really about school in his youth and able to go to college. Like he made it possible, like, yo, young Black brothers can go to college. And that is a thing. And before the Cosby Show, we didn't see too many examples of that for Black people and Black men specifically. Oh my gosh, I love Malcolm and Eddie.
Yes,
Very underrated.
Malcolm and Eddie was cool, man. But then he was on things like The Resident, and Malcolm and Eddie. He showed his range. He showed his range and his maturity, and he is a staple character in my youth, and I can't say my youth, my childhood, in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, very unfortunate that he met this untimely passing, but we will have his memory. We will obviously never forget, because he low-key is like we were raised with him. Like I felt like I was in the Huxtable household with them, growing up with them, and man, it really sucks that he's gone, man. But rest in peace, rest in power. Prayers, condolences, all that to the family. What a way to cut short a vacation, man. But so rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Drizzy Dre.
I was geeking because that opening to Malcolm and Eddie, man, that's just so classic, man.
Iconic, man. It's a legendary classic.
Especially Eddie Griffin going off with them dances and whatnot. You know Eddie a fool.
Eddie's wild. Hey.
Oh, this was the best entrance they had for real on the Cosby Show. Man, but like Cravante said, man, I mean, you know, it's one of those you hear it, and then I mean, you know, Shantae, I didn't even have to really hit Google for anything. Once I saw it was on TMZ, unfortunately, it's like if TMZ
What you say, Dre?
it,
What you say, Dre? The modern day National Enquirer.
yeah, they get it right every time. It's like, man, if they got it, it's like, man, it's official. You know, one thing about Malcolm Jamal Warner, though he played Theo Huxtable, like you guys said, the range. And what I liked about him is that he went from being a child star to actually being able to break off and to be his own man, to have another show like Malcolm and Eddie, and then being able to go into other roles. I mean, dude had a Grammy, you know, so I mean, he was able to really separate himself, and it's a life taken way too fast. You know, like Cravante was just talking about, man, you know, I just celebrated a birthday, and, you know, live it up like every day is your last. Because you legit just never know. This was an accident he had on vacation with his family. You know, heart thoughts and prayers go to this soon. And it's just sad to, you know, to hear that this happened to, like y'all all said. I mean, nothing but positive things said about, you know, him, you know, from everybody. Nobody said anything negative about him, and it's very unfortunate that this happened. It's still.
And so 911 was like this past year, so
Mhm.
crazy how fast time flies with those things. But once again, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, gone too soon at the age of 54, according to sources, due to apparent accidental drowning in Costa Rica. So please wear your life vests. Please don't go swimming alone if you're going out on vacation. I know this is the time of year where everyone goes on vacation and goes to the beach and goes to these foreign lands. Don't go at it alone. Have your life vest on. Even if you can swim, have your life vest on.
Listen,
people.
man,
Because those currents in that water,
that ocean, that open water is unforgivable, man.
Yes. So we appreciate it. We may clip this and put this out as a separate video tomorrow just to pay our respects from what we can do. But once again, love and light, and may he rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner at age 54. So yes, I'm sure we'll see a lot of Cosby episodes in the next couple of weeks and months moving forward. Let's move things forward, speaking of which, and get into sports. Let's start with some NBA. A lot of news over the past few weeks. Some returns. I don't have it all listed here, but I'll start with Dre. We got Chris Paul finally going to LA. Not a Laker, a Clipper. I know David Stern is somewhere up above laughing. We got Marcus Smart joins the Lakers. Lakers still have a roster spot that they opened up. Could be possibly for KCP. Maybe they're trying to trade for DiVincenzo. Bradley Beal goes to the Clippers as well, being bought out by the Suns. And we also, Dre, can't forget Damian Lillard going back to Portland for 3 years. A lot of moves, though. How you feeling about some of these? And how you feel about
that? You know, for those who were watching the previous stream when we talked about Raw, and there was a segment with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, and he called Paul Heyman once the wise man and now a dumbass. And I will say that I think Dame, you know, it's a touching story, but this is a dumbass move, bro. You left Portland to win, to go to Milwaukee for a chance to try to get a championship. And at this point, it just seems like those dreams ain't happening. It's unfortunate that, one of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball won't be in contention to even touch or sniff a conference championship. No, nothing, man. I understand you miss Portland and you wanted to, go back home, but to me, he just deserved better. I don't even know why he's showing the Clippers because they all going to be hurt before the season start anyway.
Well, Dre, real quick. I don't know if you know, Cravante learned this year for the first time. The 82 Club, Chris Paul actually was a member of the 82 Club. If you don't know what that is he played all 82 games over some of these youngsters who are load managing. Year 21 for Chris Paul, by the way.
I mean, look, I'm shocked that he did that in his advanced age, but
advanced age is crazy.
I mean, some of these moves, you're like, just totally head scratching. I'm more excited. If I'm the Clippers, I'm more excited that you got Bradley Beal out the deal instead of anything else. I'm just like, CP3 to the Clippers is like, I just don't know what's going on with the league right now, but it is what it is. I was just really disappointed in the whole Dame situation because, I mean, he signed a 3-year deal. He'll be gone all of next year. So he has an option, I think, in 2027 or 2028. By then, I'm like, it's not your team anymore anyway. You'll be coming off the bench. So I don't know it's weird, man. And then you got Embiid talking about he's not rushing to come back, and then they got to figure out what to do with Joel Embiid. It's been a lot of news in the NBA, but it's not like it's been hitting. It's just more like the same old different day out here. It seems like we turned back the hands of time, if anything.
None of these moves are really moving the needle. I think KD to Houston probably was
that's the only one
that really moves a needle. Dame, one thing about Dame, getting paid. You understand me?
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. Him and LeBron are the only two with the no trade clause.
Okay. I think they're both at the age where it ain't too many more trades coming anyway. But Dame getting paid. My gosh. I thought he was gonna sign like, usually when you got like pretty much a guaranteed contract with a team that you're no longer with, and that new team, kind of like a Russell Wilson, you kind of do like a vet minimum. Man, he hit them over the head too. I said, God, dog, this is crazy. But I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Dame, unfortunately, he's going to go down as a damn good player, great player. But unfortunately, I don't think he's going to sniff, like you said, conference championship, or let alone a ring. It's really unfortunate. I was hoping that he would break through with Milwaukee, but I just knew he wouldn't, because Milwaukee gave away defense for offense. And there's not many occasions where you give that up and it ends well for you. So he's going back to Portland. Woohoo. Bradley Beal. Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't know about Bradley Beal. I knew he was gonna get bought out, but I didn't hear any news about him going to the Clippers until recently.
Who cares?
Yeah, right. So, and the Clippers are, man, if this was probably 2018, the Clippers would look crazy right now. But 2025, it's just a bunch of names, really. A bunch
Clippers
of names. Looking
like the Pittsburgh Steelers right now.
Yikes. But they just put a bunch of names together, and these guys are all past their prime. Really, what does that say?
Drew Holiday.
The Lakers cleared up a roster spot today, Cravante. So the rumor is who could they go for?
That's a game changer right there.
That's
We
a
get
good
him.
one. That's a good one. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think Portland's really going to go. Well, hold on. I don't want to mix the two up. Portland and Clippers. Who went where?
Dame went back
So-
to the Clipper to
Mhm.
the Trailblazers, and Chris Paul back to the Clippers.
And Bradley Beal to the Clippers as well. Yeah, those are like the only significant moves.
Yeah. I mean, we probably waiting on. Well, I guess since we're still waiting, it's probably not going to happen with Giannis. In Milwaukee. I guess he's not going anywhere.
No, he not going nowhere.
So pretty much, this is a dull NBA offseason. At this point, when training camp start for football, man, because that's NBA ain't got nothing for us.
Right.
I will say, I understand what y'all saying about Dame going back to Portland is kind of goofy, but you got to think about it. He's not playing at all next year, and all of his family is in Portland. He has a house in Portland, and Portland just decided that, you know what, let's throw him some more bread, and he has a no trade clause. So I get it. It is a little goofy, but I mean, to me, he ain't playing next year. We don't know what this team is going to look like a year after next. So, I mean, it could be a great team by the time he does
Stealing
come
money.
back.
So he's stealing money.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed
Ain't
to
nothing wrong. Still,
You're
I ain't
supposed
mad
to
at-
steal money. But I mean, but also it's only a 3-year contract. So he'll be back not this year, but the following year. So he'll be there maybe 1 year at least, maybe 2, maybe might stick around for the entire contract. Who knows? But Damian Lillard knows what he's trying to do. He's going to be getting paid for the next 5 to 6
Getting paid.
big money. So I do not blame him. Get as much money as you possibly can. You will still have a chance to win a ring. It just won't be in the next 2 to 3 years, and that's fine. If he's good with that, I'm good with that. But it is.
Well, yeah, that's why I said that player option can help him. And
It can.
I also forgot Bradley Beal does. He has a no trade clause as well, so it's
No.
only him.
No, he doesn't. No. He got bought out, so he doesn't have that anymore.
You're right.
Yeah, he got bought out.
But previously he had it.
Yeah,
So,
previously he had one, but
um,
Dame Dollar and LeBron are the only two that have it for now.
And you know what I say to that?
What?
We do not care.
Yeah, we don't. I don't. Give it. But yeah, the Clippers. I mean, I don't have faith in them. Of course, I don't have faith. I don't have faith in Kawhi Leonard to stay healthy the entire season. James Harden is James Harden. We know what he does when it comes to crunch time. CP3, we know what he does when it comes to crunch time as well. I mean, this is a team of almost. They almost might. They almost might make the finals. They almost might win a championship. I have no faith in them.
Man,
Zero.
Can these cats even stay healthy long enough to get there?
No.
First of all, I got a bone to pick with Joe.
Who?
Klay Thompson.
Oh no, I'm gonna get that. I ain't done yet. We finished up. I do like what my Lakers did. I do like getting Marcus Smart on the Lakers. He's a great defender. That's exactly what they need. If they can get Drew Holiday, that would be fantastic as well, because he's a great defender and he's a good shooter. So that will help. And it will also, maybe ease LeBron James' pains a little bit more as far as defending goes. And this team would be a legit contender if they did get Drew Holiday. So I think that would be a great move for them. As far as Klay Thompson, man, I am very disappointed in you, sir.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't do anything this offseason, but give yourself another headache to deal with. I hope you know what you're doing, man. Going to get.
I ain't mad at that, brother. Shoot.
Dre, shut up. I'm speaking. Let me speak. I don't know what the hell you think this is, getting Megan Thee Stallion. Have you not seen Tory Lanez? Have you not seen Partisan Fontaine or the rest of the dudes that she's been going with? She's being passed around the entire industry. And this is what you do, sir. You're a 4-time NBA championship winner, sir. from
5
Golden
times
State
sound like
Warriors. What are we doing here? Well, you're going to be a Hall of Famer one day. And this is what you're doing, sir? This is what you're doing? Very disgraceful.
Finish him, Daddy.
Ain't no damn finish him, daddy. Ain't no finish him, daddy. Get rid of her, bro. Get her out of there. Do what you need to do with her and send it packing. But this is the goofiest thing you've done in this off season. And I'm ashamed of you that you
I
did.
hate when
Crazy.
the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm
hate
gonna roll it back real quick. Put that camera on me. Yeah. As Uncle Shay said, what he said, Lakers in 5. Shoot, my Klay Thompson off the court, he in 5. That Negro done won.
How much money is Shay paying right now? How much money is he paying for dealing with a goofy?
Raj, is this the video you were referring to? Real quick, hold on.
What's up, y'all?
Yes.
Get hot girl coach, and bitch, I have been working out with my man. Okay, so first of all, we went to the gym and we was doing these things that his trainer had put us through. He said, lift this shit up. I really think that he thought that I could not do it, but bitch, I was very much so keeping up. So then we had to do these goddamn Russian twist ball thingamajigs, and I don't really like how he was throwing the ball to me because I feel like he was plotting on my downfall, wanting me to miss. Yo, I was what?
She was better than me.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we was throwing the ball back and forth, and then we started listening. I said, hold on, bitch, I'm not the one who gotta throw that motherfucker.
Cut it, Byron. Please cut it. Please. I can't.
My man came behind me and he had,
I don't want to give you more migraines. I don't want to give you more migraines.
Leaving.
Hey, look,
this is what I'm talking about.
What she's gonna say? My man.
Get her out of there. Get her out of there. What is wrong with you? Clay, what is wrong with you, bro?
Was a little heavy. I said, oh my God, Clay, come help me. Yeah. Okay, so the military man had us doing this shit right here. I don't really know if he think we finna be crawling through the goddamn trenches, but we not. But I guess we need to have abs like we are.
Okay, all right, there you go.
Hey, next time you need to expand the screen, Byron.
You don't expand no damn screen. You sounds like a 5-year-old, bro. Like, no, this is not what we're doing. This cannot be 2025.
This is what we're doing.
every other sentence is a
Get
bitch.
That stallion, boy.
That. Like, no.
Finger licking good special. That's what I'm talking about.
So what, Sean said? That man winning. He winning in life. He ain't gonna win another championship, but he damn sure won a championship off the court.
Dre, she is a glorified hood rat. Okay? A glorified hood rat. Let her go back to the hood rats. You're a 4-time NBA championship with prestige. And your father's a champion as well with the Lakers. What are we doing here?
And you know what his father probably said?
5.
And he probably dapped him up, my man.
I'm just disgusted, man.
I know the holidays. I know whenever that she pops up to a game, especially in Dallas.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Y'all thought it was something with Cardi and Stephon. No, she keeping this. Trust me, the NBA on Christmas Day, she gonna be right there.
Oh gosh.
Dre, you gotta stop thinking with your little head and start thinking with your big head, man.
I'm thinking with all heads, brother. There's a lot of thinking and a lot of knowledge.
Big son
You
of
heard
a
The Rock. He
bitch.
said he would be a pet for making this stallion.
I can't. I can't. I'm done. Go ahead, Byron. Do what you can.
Pravante, real quick, you want to get in on this? Or is this goofy? Is this a goofy thing? Or we can say
absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Right.
But I think it's goofy. It's one-sided. It is one-sided. I think this is probably the closest version that we have to a Sierra Russell Wilson type of thing. Meg has a type, and she's venturing away from that type because her type don't like her type. You know what I'm saying? And she has to go to a different type to see, hey, is it worth it? Like, I can't keep going the route that I'm going. And Klay Thompson, I hate to say this. Even me thinking about it's like, I probably shouldn't say this, but Klay Thompson is in a class with Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a rah guy. He's out the news. He out the way. And he's a really nice guy. You know what I'm saying? And
nice guys get taken advantage of.
And I'm hoping this is just I'm I'm hoping this is not long term because I feel like this is Klay Thompson is getting the short end of the stick in my opinion. But Meg, this is a total win for Meg though, a total win. You know what I'm saying? She it's like her moving out the projects, moving out the hood.
Repairs her image after the Tory Lane stuff.
This
It's a nice image repair.
because her image is jacked right now.
This is Pretty Woman. This is Pretty Woman all over again. This is what this is.
Hey, first of all, Pretty Woman was actually a good film. But I don't know if it's Sierra Russell.
No. And I'm not saying exactly it's similar just because of the background of both. They come together. Russell Wilson is a stand-up, nice, never in trouble, and I think so is Klay Thompson. But they happen to get with people, young women who are in the industry who has had multiple partners and stuff, but they have a clear type, and them going with their current partners are not. And I think it's beneficial to them, but to the guys, like,
you know what? I didn't see Russell and Sierra happening. I didn't see Klay and Megan happening.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? We're gonna see. But I will say, she will definitely probably be around during the holidays at least.
Whoa! Hold up. Stefan and Cardi B was around during the holidays too.
I didn't expect that one to last though.
Me neither.
This one I kind of do, only because of what you said, like how Klay moves compared to Stefan.
Stefan Diggs is like you, Dre. He's crazy.
First of all, nigga. See, now you got me saying nigga.
He's insane.
First of all.
So I hope Klay understands and knows, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing. I'm just saying it's very touchy. I think it's weird jumping into a relationship with somebody whose image is jacked right now. I thought the same stuff was weird with Megan Good. Got with
Jonathan Majors. That one was weird.
I thought that was weird too.
Still weird, but whatever.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the motive is, but listen, Klay, beautiful young lady. I'm just saying the image, I don't think that's positive for you, brother. I don't think it's positive for you at all. I'm sure she's probably a good time, but I don't think it's anybody you want to be attached to long term.
She not a long time. She a good time, but not a long time, man. That's this is brothers. This is what you know a woman like her. You gotta know what she's just there for. She's there for a small amount of time, maybe a year, maybe just a year. But she's not. You do not put children in her, Klay. Do not put children in her. She will make your life a living hell.
Come on, baby.
He is a shooter.
Going to make your life a living.
He's a shooter.
Shut up, Byron. Stop.
He has in the gym range, so that means he can shoot from anywhere.
Seen him? How many? He made 70.
How many did he have through 3 quarters? 63 points.
Hey, Byron. What you always say?
Hey,
shoot
man.
the club up.
Hey man, shoot, brother. Shoot.
That's unfortunately that's what he do. I'm just hoping that. Oh gosh, this can be so bad. But you want to know somebody else? I'm not as worried about Klay Thompson as I'm worried about this other guy. He's much younger. He's just been in the NFL. He just got drafted.
Oh no.
To the Jaguars.
Oh no.
That's another guy. I'm worried about him. I'm all the way worried about him.
That's a lost cause, bro.
Did you see her latest post?
Yeah. What are we talking about? Like, bro, it ain't even been 5 minutes.
He hasn't even touched training camp. Well, he is in training camp now, but
just started.
He hasn't even played a preseason game.
The Jaguars aren't bad yet. Why are you doing this?
God gets ready to make you a great woman. You'll know he's gonna make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of a book.
Man.
And when God gets ready,
there you go. I don't know. What she's doing.
If you listening to TD Jakes,
of all people, right?
He's not even a pastor anymore. Look, hey Rod, he's not even a damn pastor anymore.
Yeah, he's going to be helping Diddy out when he gets out of jail.
Repair his image.
Repairing his image.
Didn't he just sign a guaranteed contract? What is she crying about? Talking about you suffering. You're not suffering. And y'all didn't have a prenup. You're not suffering. That ain't suffering.
And Mark said, Jaguars are bad. I'm sure of it. I'm just saying, record-wise, we haven't seen bad. We haven't seen the bad play yet. Like, they're not 2-7 yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure they're going to be
Well, we
bad.
do watch them every Wednesday. It's pretty bad.
It's bad. Hey, Mark.
think-
Wow.
No,
I-
Mark,
I-
Mark,
look,
I have that, Mark. It's a great feeling.
This
It's
is gonna be
great feeling.
this is gonna be a wild take by me, gentlemen. I honestly, oh no, oh no, Russ, get that off of here.
Hey, yo.
Get that out of here. I will say this.
He broke free.
I
broke
actually wish Travis would have gotten drafted by the Browns over the Jaguars. I just don't feel like the Jaguars is actually going to end up being anything. And I know Cleveland isn't much, but I just feel Cleveland is a better situation right now than what's happening in there.
Is it? Is it?
The head coach, I'd rather be under that leadership. At least I know he can make something happen. One of the best offensive minds out there.
leadership trash on both ends. I don't see much of a difference. Well, I say y'all know Mr. Khan a little bit better, but leadership is not great on either side. And at least put me in some good weather if you're gonna put me in a bad situation.
Yeah, here's a contract real quick. Those who don't know Travis Hunter. He plays both sides of the ball, wide receiver and DB. This brother has a 4-year, $46.65 million fully guaranteed contract with a $30.57 million signing bonus paid up front. So that brother got 30.57 M's in his bank account the day he signed the contract, making him the first non-quarterback not drafted first overall to receive his entire signing bonus up front. It was negotiated by Addy Von Gontrat and Ray Haia of Young Money APAA Sports. And he got NIL money that he came in with too. Don't forget that, guys.
He wasn't hurt for no money. He was not hurt for
She
no
talking
money.
about she's suffering. Get out of here.
Like,
Damn shame.
How?
How are you suffering?
Never mind. I don't even want to know. I don't even care what she had to say.
You have to
even-
lay down next to him every night? You have to open your legs to him? Is that
because she don't like him.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that
She
why
really
you're
don't
suffering?
like him.
Exactly. That's
Probably why she's suffering, because she really don't like him. She don't want to be there. That's what she's suffering about. She like, damn, I got at least put in 5 years.
Was it 90-day fiance? Oh man. All right. I guess we'll leave it there. Fun conversation. Let's get to the main event while we're here today. We have been breaking down the position groups of the NFL rosters and NFL players as we head towards the NFL season. We're less than 50 days away, gentlemen, than the start of the regular season. 5 weeks away from college football as well. So your Saturdays will be a little more fun also. We started with the running backs 2 weeks ago. Had a week off. Now we're back. We're going to look at the receivers. We're going to look at, obviously, the numbers and kind of compile who we think are the best receivers. We got a poll question up too. Vote on the poll. Who has the best season? Only got 4 options to choose from. Obviously, a lot of good receivers. Let me know if your guy isn't up there. We can put him in the comment section. But I got Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and Tyreek Hill. So those are the first 4 names I could think of. But let's look at the stats here. Cavante, I'm going to start with you. How you feeling about the receiver? Because it's a debate between 1 and 2. You know, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, pretty much the same person. They came from the same school.
LSU,
Pretty
LSU.
similar. Yes. I mean, Jamar Chase won a Triple Crown this past year, receptions, yards, and touchdowns. I mean, we know what they do in Cincinnati. We know what they do in Minnesota. How about Brian Thomas Jr. at number 3? Jacksonville did do something right there, drafting him. I think he's only 20 years of age, 21.
Brian Thomas has a he has a future. He has a very, very bright future. Soon, in a few years, he's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback at the wide receiver position. I think that's going to happen. Like, his trajectory is crazy. Malik Neighbors is another one whose trajectory is crazy. But unfortunately, the quarterback position for Malik Neighbors is limited, to say the least. He has Russell Wilson now / Winston, right? I guess.
Yes.
Which
And they have what's the name out of Jackson Dart?
who?
Jackson Dart.
Dart.
Who?
Dart.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So it's so this question always comes up when we're talking about lists and we're talking about rankings. How exactly right? How much do we put into what's around them? Because obviously we're talking about between Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. I think you have to go with Jamar Chase because the quarterback position is so much better than what they have in Minnesota. And they're going to have, and Justin Jefferson has a new guy that's going to be his quarterback. So, I don't know, but I think regardless, they are the top two. Then of course, CeeDee Lamb. I think AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown's top 5 as well.
He's actually 17th. Cravante.
Yeah.
He barely was over 1,000 yards.
Wow.
That's crazy. I'm just saying purely because I think AJ Brown is a top 5 guy. But unfortunately, they don't have to pass the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? They got the best running back, top 1, top 2, depending on how you feel about Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. They got arguably the best. They have the best offensive line and arguably the best running back. So AJ Brown's stats are not going to reflect that necessarily. And my man Terry McLaurin, I think he's great. I think Terry McLaurin top 10 for real. But stats. We're looking at stats, cool, whatever. So Jamar Chase, Jetta, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and I think Tyreek Hill is about to fall off. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Tyreek Hill is about to fall off.
How about Garrett Wilson? He just got paid as well, Cravante. Well deserved.
I think Garrett Wilson. I like Garrett Wilson, and I like Jackson Smith and Jigba. But I think I'm gonna say.
How about Jerry Jeudy at number 6?
Amara St. Brown. St. Brown.
Yes.
I'll say St. Brown. I guess at the 5 spot.
Real quick, Cravante. 2 things happened in DC. We'll get more into it because we'll be getting closer to football, so we have a lot to talk about. Von Miller and Scary Terry's contract situation. What's going on with that? And are the Commanders going back to the Redskins?
Don't make me mad, yo. Von Miller. I think it was so we have nothing. When I tell you we have nothing at the pass rushing position, we have nothing. Literally nothing. We have Von Miller. He's in year 15. I think he's going to play 30% of the snaps. He's not going to be an every down guy. I don't think utilizing him like that is not beneficial to us. I think he's going to be in obvious passing situations in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? I don't foresee him having a crazy amount. I don't think he's going to play a crazy amount of snaps because honestly, I put him in the same boat as a Bobby Wagner. I don't think Bobby Wagner should be playing a whole bunch of snaps either. So we got some young boys that I'm hoping they take the next step. So Bobby Wagner don't got to be on the field on third downs where we have to cover. You know what I'm saying? So I like the pickup. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the numbers are going to be crazy as far as what we're paying him, but he's a great leader, great locker room guy, and he brings some intensity to the pass rush room. So I'll take that because, again, in the beginning, we had nothing. Now we have Von Miller, who's going to play, like I said, he's going to play around 30% of the snaps, which ain't going to be much. Hopefully, we're not in too many situations where we can't get off the field. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with the pickup. But before we get to that topic, that's gonna piss me off. What was the other one?
Will Scary Terry, yes or no? It could be yes or no. Does Scary Terry get a contract before the season?
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen this week.
Okay.
I think it's gonna happen this week.
Stand by your cellular device then, if that happens.
Looking at previously, the last time he got paid was towards the end. If I'm not mistaken, it was the end of July. So I think it's gonna be the same thing. I'm concerned because Adam Peters, Why are you playing hardball? Not like Jim or John, but why are you playing hardball right now? Because you know Terry Malone's the number one receiver, and you know how much he benefited. JD5 and Terry Malone benefited greatly from one another. Why are you playing this game right now? I understand he's gonna be 30 in September. I understand that, but you playing this game with Terry Malone is you're gonna stunt the growth of JD5. And we were one game from the Super Bowl. Why would you do such a thing? You know what I'm saying? So, and obviously, the longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. Ask the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So, I think he's gonna get somewhere around DK Metcalf money, maybe a little bit less, somewhere around there. But then Garrett Wilson came with 32 and a half, and I'm like, yo, y'all making this worse. Y'all making this worse because I think he deserves more than 30 million because T. Higgins is getting 28. And T. Higgins is the top standard for like wide receiver 2. So he has to get more than 28. I think 30. I think he should get somewhere in the early 30s. DK Metcalf got 33. Garrett Wilson got 32 and a half. He should get something around there. And I believe it's going to happen this week. Hoping this is a good week. I'm hoping it's this week. Now, this last question. So, no. Why would we do that? We went through too much to get the name changed. Why the hell will we go back? Why? There's no benefit. I don't believe there's no benefit to that. There was a whole thing about, it's a derogatory name, which it is. And we went through all of these hoops and all of that just to change it. Why the hell will we change it back? For Trump? Are we serious right now? Trump, get out of here, man. Like, always trying to stick his nose. I feel like as a president, you should have other things on your mind. I feel like as a president, you have more things on a priority list and more pressing things to deal with than we worry about the commander's name change or dealing with our stadium that's going to be at the site of RFK. This is too much. And he's talking about the Cleveland Indians. I mean, the Guardians going back to Indians. Like, shut up.
Bring them all back, right, Raj?
Yes, bring them all back.
No, hell no, man.
Stupid.
Oh yeah. I mean, I ain't going front. I agree with you a little bit, Gravante, but I mean, I don't like the fact that he's trying to hold up the deal. If that's the case, I do not like that part. But bring back the original names, bro. Bring them back. Bring them back.
Why?
Because that's what they was. They was the Redskins. They was the Indians.
No, man.
And well, let me finish. And before we had this pussified, generation, that's exactly what they was when we were kids and teenagers and early 20s. Go back to it. That's just my thoughts. I'm sorry.
I think yeah, that's entirely too much. Now, I'd say the Indians is probably would be the easier one. I'll probably be more with that one as opposed to the Redskins. But it was the mascot of the Indians. Probably not so much the name. It was the mascot.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about a lot of rebranding. Talking about a lot of rebranding. But in rebranding, it comes money. So I don't think they would. I just think since it just happened, it's too much back and forth. I've seen too many name changes for Washington right now. I'm cool with us staying as the Commanders. I'm not a fan of going back to the Redskins. The Guardians, whatever. But I just think we've gone through too much to change it. I think it'd be absurd to change it back.
Raj, let's get your thoughts on the receivers, then we'll go to Trey. Then we'll go back to the receivers and intertwine.
We doing top 5, right?
Yeah, however you want to do it. Top 5 guys you look forward to. Mark wants to know who could be the rookie breakout player. Guys like, look at these tight ends. There's 3 tight ends in the top 15. Brock Bowers, you got Trey McBride and George Kittle, but we'll pull up the list so people can follow.
Well, my top receivers, I got to go with Jamar Chase again. I think he's going to continue to keep doing what he does best, which is burning people left and right. Hopefully he doesn't burn us as bad as he did last year. Wink, wink. Hopefully he doesn't do that, but you never know. With a guy like him, he's amazing. Justin Jefferson, he stays at number 2. He's going to do phenomenal work as long as he's healthy. I don't see him falling off no time soon. He's great as hell. My number 3 for this year coming in is going to be Malik Neighbors. I think Malik Neighbors is going to be great. I think he's going to be phenomenal this year. They still don't really have anybody to throw to except him. So he's going to get all the targets and he's going to get all the yards. So he's going to have a phenomenal year as well with the New York Giants. Yeah. Bring back the ER as well, Shante. CeeDee Lamb will be number 4 on my list. He's going to do great numbers with the Dallas Cowboys, especially if Dak is coming back. You know how Dak likes to throw the ball all around and doesn't like to run the football. So CD and his running mate is going to have phenomenal yardages coming up for the season. And that person is what's his name? That got traded there from the Steelers.
Mr. Pickens, young YN, Mr. YN,
young
Mr.
YN himself.
Yes,
Mr. Pickens.
Young YN is crazy.
So that's and my 5th person will be I'm on St. Brown. St. Brown's going to continue to keep doing what he does with the Detroit Lions. He's going to be great with them, as always. So those are my top 5. Other than that, I'm looking forward to see what Zay Flowers does with the Ravens this year, especially after having this first 1,000-yard season last year, being a Pro Bowler, getting hurt. I want to see how he responds, especially with D-Hop coming in. Rashad Bateman probably might get a little bit more carries, not carries, but targets as well. So I think he's going to be great. Brian Thomas should be doing well as well. He's going to be pretty good coming in this year with the Jaguars. If Trevor Lawrence is right. And also Lad McConkey, man. That's another one.
Yeah, low key.
He's a low key. He might go over 1,200, 1,300 yards this season with the Chargers.
Yeah, because they ain't got nobody else to throw to either.
Y'all know that he gonna run that ball. Y'all know that hard ball. He gonna run that ball.
He gonna run it, but he gonna catch it. So Lad is gonna do his thing. He gonna do his thing. As far as tight ends, we already know George Kittle's gonna be one of the top ones. Brock might be the best one coming in. And who's the other one?
You got Trey McBride in Arizona. He's really good.
McBride,
Yeah,
but make sure I'm gonna say the biggest sleeper right now is Isaiah Likely. He is going to be probably the number 1 tight end for the Ravens. He's going to have a phenomenal year coming up. He might even break over 1,000. So if he does that, we already know where the money is going to go to. But I expect Isaiah Likely to get a lot of targets this year. He's going to dip into.
I forgot about Puka.
Can't forget about Puka.
Remember, he missed a lot of games because of injury.
Yeah,
right.
He was hurt a lot. But yeah, those are my top choices. Puka Nacua is going to have if he stays healthy, he's going to have a good year. Tyreek Hill, he might have a good year. Who knows?
I think it's time to fall. I think he goes down. I think he's going downhill.
I mean, you might be right. He could be. Age will catch up to him eventually. Maybe this year, maybe next
his
year.
quarterback play is about to catch up to him. That's a whole disaster.
That didn't take long.
Fire. That's
that didn't take long
waiting to happen.
Yeah, it didn't. You're right. But yeah, those are my top picks. A lot of great wide receivers in here. Michael Pittman, who's great. Devonta Smith, who's great.
Oh my gosh, see the hands on that boy.
I think Devontae's gonna have a better year than AJ Brown, probably. Numbers wise.
He is. If you looked at the Super Bowl run they had last year, he was having really good numbers and really good games.
Go ahead, Dre. Let's get you in there. We got, of course, Marvin Harrison Jr. I think is going to take a step too. We can't forget him.
He better.
Yeah, he Neighbors had a better season than him, but Marvin, I don't know if the chemistry is right or if he just doesn't want to be in Arizona.
He got to play GTA first. He has to play K1 and GTA first. That's the chemistry, Dre. Right. Football, no games.
I'm gonna do top 10, not just top 5. Jamar Chase, can't get wrong with that one. Justin Jefferson right there. I had AJ Brown and CeeDee Lamb above Tyreek. Actually, I think
Me too.
I think, like Cravante said, it's not that the talent's not there, the speed is there. It's just you could just see this thing about to be a whole mess.
It could get ugly in Miami,
And
Dre. If
and
they lose the first couple games, it could be some people heads rolling in Miami.
and
Oh,
I mean, I
McDaniels
think,
is out of
and
there. I think he's out of there.
I about to say we already said that one.
Raj,
That's
when
the
is that
one.
game in Miami?
The October 30th.
They might have a new coach.
After that game.
Yeah, they might have, because the Ravens might put 50 up on them.
I hope so. It'd be a great night for me.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, I got him. Malik Neighbors. I didn't have Brian as high as ESPN had him ranked. I had him within the top 10, but I just didn't have him number 3. Excuse me. I put Garrett Wilson in there with DK, and my honorables were Devontae Adams and Cortland Sutton. I think people sleep on that. I think the Broncos are really about to have a real good season. I'm not as far as who's my boy on ESPN? He'd be like that boy bad.
Hugh Douglas.
I'm not up there with Dougie yet to say that the Broncos are about to take the division, but I do see the Broncos taking another step forward, and that's why I had to put Sutton up there, because I think he's about to have a really good season. And Devontae Adams, I mean, look, I was right there with Raj watching that game when he single-handedly destroyed the Ravens when he was a Raider, gets traded to the Jets, puts the Jets in contention, and then this year with him going to the Rams, that means he's playing. That means
contention for what?
I think he's going to have a really good season. I think he actually, the Jets, him being on the Jets helped.
No, they were terrible still.
No, that's it. Devontae.
He's going to help the Rams. I agree with you. He's going to help the Rams. Yeah.
I don't blame what happened with the Jets on Devontae. I mean, that they had their own dumpster fire happening over
the Jets.
But I do have Devontae having a really good season. I mean, you're playing with Matthew Stafford, and then you have Puka right there. And then if Puka continues to get hurt, that means Devontae could be the number 1 receiver at that point. And then, with McVay, what he's able to do, I got him having a really, really good season. And it's crazy when you're looking at this list, because some of the names on here, you're like, oh man, how did I forget this person or that person? And it's a lot of people on here. Rod said, I mean, Zay, for him to have a 1,000-yard season last year, he'll probably have an even better season. We forgot, Rashad Bateman on the other side, right there. He actually propelled better than what we all thought. T. Higgins on the other side of Chase. I mean, it's a lot of good receivers here that we haven't even touched. I mean, Byron, you brought up Marvin Harrison Jr., the other cat out of the Arizona. It's a lot of wide receiver talent. Cravante brought up Scary Terry. It's I mean, shoot, we didn't even talk about the Mike Evans or the Nico Collins of the world. There's a lot of wide receiver talent right now in the NFL. But that's just the list that I put together off of last year and trajectory of what I think is going to happen this year. I think we all are in agreement, though, that the Cheetah is going to have a down year, and Miami.
I think Mike Evans might have his first year under 1,000 too, because they got Egbuka out of Ohio State. He might be.
My man's over there. I forgot.
Yeah, and plus, I think that they might end up running the football a little more too in Tampa. So you're right there. I mean, remember he barely got that 1,000 yards. It was like they pushed it to make sure he got it. So we'll see what all happens, but I think those all things factor in. I mean, even with St. Brown and the Lions, I got them running more than passing this year, and they said that they're actually probably going to have a good offense, but I gotta see it first.
Let us know in the comment section what you guys think about receiver. Maybe the deepest group of talent at any one position in the NFL. You go across all 32 teams, you got at least one guy. Look at Jerry Jeudy. in Cleveland with no quarterback. I mean, he had a career year, so it's going to be guys that break out. Like Rod said, you got CD and George Pickens, you got DK Metcalf up in Pittsburgh now. What is their offense going to be? Like we said, a lot of the tight ends now are like receivers, so it'll be very, very interesting as well. So let us know down below what receiver or duo. Jordan Addison out there in Minnesota too. So a lot of good receivers in the NFL. Fellas, training camp begins this week, Raj. I'll go to you real quick. Anything you're looking forward to this week as the veterans join the rookies?
Yeah, it starts tomorrow. Well, shit, it starts today. Um, uh, it's going to be interesting, man.
Gonna be a slobber knocker.
No, not quite a slobber knocker, but I just want to see if we can gel as a team early on. Kicking position, we gotta see what the rookie's going to do. We got two of them on the team right now. Not sure how that's going to play out. Hopefully, it plays out in a positive role. Going into preseason, we shall see. Also, Lamar Jackson, I want to see what happens with him. Does his contract get done? Does he look a little better? Does he still look slim? There's a lot of things going into training camp, man. Can we stay healthy during it? That's another thing. Also, and this team right here is probably the most pressurized team in all of football going into the season. Like everybody has their bets going into the Ravens to be a top tier team to make it to the Super Bowl. So there's a lot of expectations going into this.
You picked them to go there.
I did, but not just me. A lot of other people.
I don't like that, Rod. They're not a good front running team. I don't like when they're front running.
Yeah,
at this point, it doesn't even matter, man. They have everybody on the team that they need to make it there. There is no excuses at all.
The same
not get there
every year.
So even if they're a front running team, if they're a back running team, if they a team that just never, it doesn't matter at this point. They gotta deliver. So this is put up or shut up. So they got to get it done. But yeah, there's a lot riding until tomorrow and going forward because this is it, man. This is what we've been waiting for since the draft. So start a training camp. I definitely want to see what happens with these Ravens. I want to see what the Steelers do as well. They're a team that, on paper should be a playoff team, but who knows with Aaron Rodgers and how this is going to gel. Can the Bengals make it back to the playoffs? Who's the starter cornerback for the Browns? Who knows? Can Washington, continue to be a playoff team going into this season? Can they, make more adjustments? It's just a lot of storylines going into this particular season of what's going to happen. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be the start of everything coming tomorrow.
Kavonte, anything you're looking forward to?
I'm looking to see how improved the Commanders' defense is. I love what the Ravens have done on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, finally getting Mike Green signed, Mr. Starks at safety, Jay Alexander. The Ravens defense had the potential to be how it was the year where they won a Triple Crown. But it's really good. I'm hoping that we could do something similar, at least with our secondary. I know it's going to take some time. We got a bunch of pieces that, may or may not work, but we still trying to flip. I think we probably almost completely flipped the roster. As far as like players and stuff, but Trey Amos, I'm very excited to see what he brings at the cornerback position. I think Marshawn Lattimore will have a better year this year. He's healthy. He has a full off season. So having those two corners, and our slot guy Mike Sanderstill, I think is the best slot in the league. So I think our secondary will be better, but I'm concerned about the safety play. I'm very, very concerned. And obviously, I'm concerned about the pass rush. Even with Von Miller, this ain't 2015. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that Von Miller. We have Von Miller. We got a great value Von Miller. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come in such situations and stuff. But I'm concerned about the defense. How improved can the defense be? Because our offense, listen, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Top 10 is the floor for this Commanders team. I think top 10 is the floor. We have a potential to be a top 5 offense.
Is this you, Cravante?
Listen, man, once we get Terry, I could wake up. once I bet you once we sign Terry Malone, she'll wake up and we good.
Not this one, no, right?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
We don't want to send you to ICU. We don't want you to flatline. We don't want you to...
Listen, man.
Guaranteed to be in ICU.
And if our defense doesn't get better, we'll be in the same situation. But offensively, listen, man, I think this offense potential is through the roof. It's bringing the defense along that I'm concerned about. But it all starts here. Training camp is about to start. So the only thing I have concerns about right now is Terry McLaurin. I think that's it. That is pretty much it. So yeah, but training camp is here. Training camp is among us. That means football is right around the corner. Very exciting.
Drizzy Dre, I know you're ready for it. I think the Ravens have a stadium practice too, the same day as SummerSlam, by the way, of course.
Oh, hold up.
But it's a Sunday. It's the Sunday. How early?
Yeah, it's early. I think it's at 2:00. So I might be there.
Oh, okay.
I actually got tickets to go, so I might be there. But I'll be back for SummerSlam though. SummerSlam starts at 6.
Yeah. No, look, look. At this point, I'm excited for, the return of football. It's hard to believe that, we literally we're talking about the dog days of summer and it just flashed. NBA came real quick. WNBA, Major League Baseball, then held us down. FIFA is coming up, y'all, next year. So it's a lot of stuff to even and wrestling too is been doing this thing actually kind of. So we've been pretty all right, but football is the number one sport. It's right there. Y'all was talking about NFL and college football right there. Going to be excited for both. I think the narrative this year though is going to be in the AFC whether or not the Chiefs are going to make it back to another Super Bowl, and then on the other side in the AFC, who's going to be that breakthrough team? Is it going to be the Ravens or is it going to be the Chiefs? The Ravens or the Buffalo Bills, because they're both right there. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and then right under that, you have the narrative about Joe Beasley, because it's like you have the talent, you got the help on one side, but on the other side is where it's the reason y'all didn't make the playoffs last year. And then you got another, some other teams. So the AFC is looking like how the Western Conference looks in the NBA. And then on the other side, will the Eagles repeat, or do we see a surprise team? In the past, the year before it was the Lions. Last year it was the Commanders. It's going to be a team out there that we're not going to see coming. And then remember, I said the Rams, and the Rams have only gotten better, y'all. So I'm real interested to see what happens this upcoming football season. I'm not going to go into the whole soliloquy about, Lamar Jackson finishing the story and all that, but somebody has to finish their story and be able to beat Patty at some point in time. And it may not even be this year, because it seemed like as much as people talk about, how the Chiefs were last year, it seems like they tried to make improvements, and then we'll
and it's
we'll
quiet over there, Dre. It's quiet, real quiet over there.
They haven't said anything. I think the most noise they've made is because of Rice. They finally got that conviction going. But he'll probably be back halfway at least through the season.
Oh, they signed a lineman for real.
Exactly. That's why I said.
But we had to do the same thing because we had to do the same thing because we saw what the Eagles did in the NFC Championship and in the Super Bowl. We saw what they did, and what did we do? Drafted the right tackle and got Laramie Tunsil. This is what we got to do, because this is a team we got to play twice. And the Chiefs got to be tired of getting embarrassed in the Super Bowl, man. They got to be tired of it by now. But you need the offensive line. And if the Eagles are going to be here, you got to plan for them. You know what I'm saying? And so pretty much the Commanders and the Chiefs solidified, offensive lines. But what will happen next year? We do not know.
We will be getting started real soon. NFL season mixed with all the wrestling. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll make it happen. We will make it work as we always do here on the Flag Zone podcast. And stay tuned. Have not forgotten, yes, we will be getting those picks, and you can pick with the Flex Zone podcast. So stay tuned. Episode 500. A lot of surprises in store. 2 weeks away, so a lot of news coming your way. Stay tuned. We got you. Cavante, speaking of good news, let's call out Goofy to close it out.
Gosh, something wrong here.
Well, now that's goofy. Jam. Oh, jam. Stupid. Just stupid. Ah, man. Welcome, good people, to Goofies of the Week, sponsored by the Flex Zone. Appreciate you guys for giving me a little bit of time to let me tell the good people what I thought was goofy this week. I don't know where to start because I got some things on relationships. I got some things on y'all president. I don't know where to start, but I'll promise you this: it is all absolutely goofy. I don't know if I should go most irritating first to least irritating. But y'all know we deal with all levels of goofiness. And my gosh, Trump might be at the top of it. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. He might be at the top of it. Byron, do you have his was the tweet, Instagram post? I don't remember what it was. But Trump and finding time to do non-presidential things. He has threatened the progress of getting the deal done for the RFK Stadium, and if they do not change the name back for just currently the Commanders back to the Redskins. And this is his statement on why he feels this way. So my statement on the Washington Redskins has totally blown up, but only in a very positive way. A very positive way. I may put a restriction on them if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of this ridiculous moniker, Washington Commanders. I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be much more exciting for everyone. Cleveland should do the same with the Cleveland Indians. The owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political, who has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. Yes, because I'm sure him losing a political election is very much tied to the name change of the baseball team he owns. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to the Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. Indians are being treated very unfairly. Make Indians great again. MIGA. Is it MEGA or is it MIGA? Byron, is it MEGA or is it MIGA? I don't know which one. This is absolutely goofy. Absolutely goofy. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Where is he getting this from? Like, why does he feel the need to stick his nose in places that they just don't concern him at all? I know on the long list of things that a president has to do, I'm sure this does not come up anywhere on it. I don't think so. I'm sure there's some foreign affairs that he has to deal with. There is federal cuts and federal funding that he has to deal with. He has his own cabinet he has to deal with. He has to deal with Congress. Has to deal with the Senate, House. So many things to deal with, and he finds time to talk about the Washington Commanders changing their name back to the Redskins, and the Cleveland Guardians changing their name back to the Cleveland Indians. I feel like in both situations, probably the Washington Redskins a little bit more than the Cleveland Indians has been scrutinized so much, and we went through so much just to change this name. I think it'd be absolutely absurd to change it back. Now, Trump essentially can do whatever he wants, but that's not happening. And you cannot stop a complete of making a bill of stopping the progress of this new stadium that we're trying to build for the Washington Commanders because you feel like the name should change. This is dumb. The Cleveland indigenous peoples is very hilarious. Mark. I think this is very, very, very beyond goofy, because I'm sure as a president, you have more pressing things to deal with than this. But again, y'all didn't voted this man in.
Did we lose Cravante? Did we lose Cravante?
I hope we didn't.
Did we lose him? Did we?
Man,
Is he stuck in town?
I think we did.
Is he stuck in town? I don't know. Did we lose him? I thought it was me for a second. To make sure
Yeah,
Trump didn't cut my internet. You know, make sure Trump cut his internet. I think Trump cut him off. Hold on. I think Trump cut his internet. Trump. Oh, there he is. Okay, we got two Cravantes. There you go. There you go. Look at that. We got two Cravantes. That's crazy. Yeah. We got two Cravantes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, again, very goofy. I feel like there's more things he could be doing right now than worrying about, the name change. And we have to deal with this at least another 4 years. And I'm saying at least because he's trying to put some things in place so he can be president forever. But hopefully this is it, because his presidency has been wild, and it hasn't even been a year yet. So I'm hoping this is just him just talking out the side of his neck and doesn't really put too much thought behind it. He kind of just says it and we leave it alone. That's what I'm hoping for and I'm praying for, because he better not stop the progress for this new the vision that's coming for the Washington Commanders and building this new lavish stadium that we will have to make trips to, guys. All right. But yes, very, very, very goofy. Now, Byron, I have a couple things. Relationship wise, with the Flex Zone, we talk a little sports, a little entertainment, and sports is really truly entertainment too. But should we go Meg Thee Stallion or should we go Travis Hunter? I don't know. Let's do Travis. Let's go Travis, because this one's gonna be short. Go Travis Hunter. I don't know if y'all know, if y'all been under a rock, Travis Hunter is the newest first round pick of the Jacksonville Jaguars. What was he? Number 3? What was he? Was he third? 2? He was number 2 overall. My heavens. He's probably gonna play both sides of the ball. He has a bright future, a bright career. Let me not say a bright career as a football player. Now his future off the field is a lot more concerning. Is it Lena Leanna. His new he's a newlywed, just married his wife, Lena, and she has been absent for a little bit. Then again, I really don't know. I'm not a TikTok person, but she seemed to resurface on TikTok, and she has a little TD Jakes in the background. I guess giving like inspirational whatever, and she's like crying in the background. Has a long post about who she's not who she used to be in December or whatever. I'm fearful for Travis Hunter, and I've spoke about this before. I think he made a mistake. I said he was making a mistake all the way up until he married her, and I think he's officially made the mistake because she is crying. In my opinion, I think because she's unhappy with him. She's about to have it all. But I think she's unhappy because she doesn't really like him like that. But you know, she'll never admit that. And then again, it could be pregnancy hormones too. It could be pregnancy hormones. Who knows? But I don't think she really cared for Yo. And it's really unfortunate because Travis Hunter is seems to be a really nice young man, but a naive one at that. So his girl has resurfaced to Twitter. I'm sorry, TikTok, and she's crying all over the place, and folks are trying to figure out why. I don't really care. He already made his mistake. At this point, we're just bracing for impact. How bad is it going to be for Travis Hunter? Because it's too late. Ain't no prenup. Nothing. He has no protection. Best of luck. Best of luck, Travis. But this last one. Oh, that's her. Oh, that's her crying in the bathroom.
Would you like to see her crying again? Is that what you want to say?
Nah, it's okay. Okay. Because TDJ's gonna be in the background, so we are right.
He might copyright. Yeah, he might copyright.
We good. But this one threw me for a loop. Klay Thompson is allegedly with Meg Thee Stallion. Excuse me. I did not want to believe this. But again, once you go to multiple sites, multiple accounts, videos together, it looked like they're a thing. But again, we've seen this before with Diggs and Cardi B. I'm concerned. Bro out here claiming her. Oh, yep, you're right. Yeah, he did. Oh, now he did have an interview, didn't he? Oh man. It's early though, right? It's early. It's early. So Klay Thompson, he does not live under a rock. Klay Thompson is a very well-known basketball player, arguably the second best shooter of our time. He was with a fellow Splash brother and Steph Curry, who is considered the best shooter we've seen ever. I think Klay Thompson is number 2. Now, he's been in the streets with Meg Thee Stallion, according to my man Mark, claiming her and all this stuff. I say, like I've tried to warn Travis Hunter, be very careful. You got to be very careful with industry folk. Got to be very, very careful, especially those that have had multiple public relationships with multiple men in the industry. You have to be wary of that. You have to be very careful about that because Klay Thompson is not that type of guy. But this is a complete and total victory and win and a great way to clean up her image by being with a guy who's the complete opposite of what she's used to. They both cooked. Is what they Meg Thee Stallion is used to a certain type of guy, and typically an industry guy. She's gone to an athlete who's not that type of guy. This is great for her. Now, Klay Thompson, not so much. I think Klay Thompson is going down a very, very goofy path. I think Rod said something about it earlier. Ain't no kids involved, and it should remain no kids involved. Because I'm not sure if you want to get into a long-term relationship with this type of woman who's been in this type of industry, and she's been out with several public relationships, and that's all pretty much crashed and burned. We don't want that for Klay Thompson. We bang with Klay Thompson. Byron, shout out to the light-skinned brothers. We bang with Klay Thompson. We want the best for Klay Thompson. I don't think that's Meg Thee Stallion, being honest. Now, if he's out for a good time, that's cool. But if he's in it for a long time, I don't know. But as Mark said, he out here claiming her, and it's early. We'll see where it goes. But I'm very concerned for Klay Thompson because I don't think he's been with many women like her. So it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. The prime of his career is over, which means he has more time to deal with, the off the field stuff. Is this AB? What he talking about?
Be your own friends. You got a picture. Show Clay with Tory Lanez.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So yeah, man, I hope Klay Thompson is being very goofy with this, claiming her, and we know what she is in the streets, and you claim her like this, like Klay, wake up, man. Somebody talk to Klay. But Klay's a little bit more mature than Travis Hunter, so I'm hoping for the best because Travis Hunter is a done deal, right? Klay Thompson, hope for the best. I'm glad she's not. I'm glad this not his Golden State days because she'd have been getting the what's that girl Travis Kelce dating Swift.
Yes, Taylor Swift.
Probably would have gotten the Swift treatment. She probably been all the Golden State Warrior games doing the most. But they're in Dallas. It is what it is. He's in the twilight of his career. I guess he'll be hanging it up soon. But yes, those are my goofies. Y'all know my line. There's a thin line between goofy and great. Trump, Thompson, and Hunter are all on the wrong end of it. Y'all got to do better.
Gosh, something wrong here.
Stupid. Just stupid. Jam. Oh, jam. Well, now that's goofy.
Appreciate you for that, Cravante Baby. That is all we got. Episode 498 in the books. 499 next week, Dre. We will be breaking down. We'll do defenses next week. We'll save quarterbacks for episode 500.
You're on mute, brother.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that one. Next week, man, when, like you said, inching closer and closer to episode 500. And it's been a lot happening within the sports world. Some things we didn't even get into, like, the WNBA just had their All-Star game. Major League Baseball had their All-Star game. And what an ending to that game. So a lot been happening. Stay tuned, y'all.
Appreciate you, Big Raj. If they're watching right now, we got them up late with us, man. They're watching on X and on YouTube. What do they need to do, Raj, if they're watching right now? And how can they help out what we do here on the Flex Zone?
Hit the like button, hit the super chat button if you would like to donate. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. That's if you want to. But yeah, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another friend. This is what we do, especially on Monday nights at 10. 10:30 actually. We talk sports, talk about things that's going on, and pretty much try to have fun at very, very late hours of the night. So yes, please to like, subscribe, check out more of the Flex Zone podcast. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button on the membership. You can be a member of the Flex Zone podcast as well.
Yes, big shout out to Brother Thoughts, Miss Queen, Orisha Hayes, Shantae in the chat, of course, Mark, and Big Raj killing the leaderboard of the top fans. So each stream, you want to be number one, come through, show some love to us. We're pretty much here just about every day. Cravante Bay, we're inching closer to the NFL season.
We love it. We love it. We've been waiting for this because these are the dog days. And it looks like the dog days will be ending soon once, training camp starts ramping up, start cutting out these rosters. Yeah, we're almost back, guys. Soon August will be here. Preseason will be here. And then before you know it, the season will be back. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Show is executive produced by the birthday boy, one half of the founding fathers, Andre Melton. Senior producer, the other half of the founding fathers, Cavante Bay, the Commandalorian on social media. Big Raj, as always, yours truly, God's favorite host, episode 499. Next week, we'll be live talking about defenses and whatever sports news. We were live last night for TNA Slammiversary. Shout out to that. We had almost 2,000 views on that. So shout out to everybody who joined us last night. TNA Slammiversary, we're live for Raw, live tonight, live tomorrow. NXT, The Undertaker will be back on TV. That's right. And Wednesday, we go back to Guantanamo Bay. And on Friday, SmackDown. And then next week, the build to SummerSlam. Too big for just one night that they had to bring out Cardi B and Jelly Roll Cravante all at SummerSlam. Yes, the roll of jelly. Not your donut order in the morning. Yeah, the artist. So there you go.
On defense, we're talking as a team, or we?
Yeah, just defense, just teams overall. What defenses are possibly on a breakout. We saw what the Eagles did in the Super Bowl. Defense still matters. I know we see all the points and all the scoring in the NFL, but having that defense can go a long way. In episode 500, we'll tell you more about that next week, but we'll be ranking the quarterbacks. We saw the list. We know where they ranked certain quarterbacks. We'll get into it. It'll be a fun discussion. We do it every year, so it'll be fun yet again. Who will be the top 10? We'll see. We'll see who we think, and we'll have an illustrious guest here to talk about it with us as well. A lot of big things coming. Mention the picks coming for the NFL season and some more special things for the Flex Zone family. For Dre, for Cravante, for Raj. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching on X, come on over to YouTube. Hit the like button, hit the bell, vote on the poll. Only place fellas giving you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Throw your ones up, acknowledge the head of the sports podcast table. We're putting the kids to bed. It's Tuesday. Thank you for watching one more time. A quick rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. May he rest in peace. And we are the best of the best of the best. We're getting out of here. Putting kids to bed. Thank you for watching. Episode 498 in the books. We'll see you tomorrow for NXT. And this week, maybe with more content, training camp starting. We'll see what happens there. Any news, we'll break it down as well. For Raj, Dre, Cavante, everybody in the chat, God's favorite host, thank you guys for watching. Good night, y'all. Peace.